Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, it is the favorite show of toddlers and pets. It's Wrap It Up.
Hey.
We are coming at you at Season 2, baby dogs, and we are looking at every paint scheme they're going to run at the Clash. Jordan, are you ready?
Oh, and we're back. I'm ready, baby.
You ready, Justin?
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap it up, baby. Oh, girl, I tell you what, it's finer than wine. We got to do it all the time.
Yeah.
If you ain't watching Wrap It Up, you're going to go broke. Don't ask me how that works. I'm a trained mathematician. That's all I can tell you at this time. Oh, we have got paint schemes and paint schemes and paint schemes, and we've been on break. Any big news? Anything we should throw out there? We've been off a month.
A lot of NASCAR news to share.
A lot of
Let's get
NASCAR
into it.
stuff. Let's go. All right. The champ.
Woo!
The man. The winner.
The champ is here.
In the new Ford. And it's not a good angle of it. But he's got the Menards again.
Yep.
He loves it.
Well, we're starting off with nothing new.
Hey, he's got I think the hood has something different on it.
Oh.
I can't
And
remember.
probably will every race.
My mistake.
Probably, actually, yes. I saw something, and it was like he's going to have even more sponsors. Oh, it's Great Lakes Flooring. Maybe he did have that one before.
Well,
But-
but the I'd sent you
You're
the
wrong.
The Xfinity Menards car. Brandon Jones is going to set a record.
He's going to have, what, 19 different sponsors?
24 on the hood.
24.
Which will set a NASCAR record, I think.
That's a lot.
Brandon. Oh, I did. Yeah. Y'all sent us that. Go, Brandon Jones.
Hey, good boy.
He loves it.
We're doing these in the order that they finished in points last year, owner's points, because we do every car how they finished, regardless of driver.
Don't remind me.
It's
of
your boy,
the
Big
second,
Rick.
The second place championship finish, which sucked. And don't remind me of this paint scheme all year again.
I want to come right now,
Well,
guys.
I'll tell you right now,
Don't
this
get-
car,
Don't get that excited.
I want to come.
Mr. Hendrick has already put in his will that this paint scheme must be drove for the rest of eternity by Kyle Larson, apparently. I highly suspect that the hearse that takes Mr. Hendrick away will be wrapped in this scheme as much as he loves it.
Hey.
I do not see changes forthcoming.
Here comes the money.
Jeff Gordon's he's probably driving the hearse, right?
Yeah.
If you got to have a hearse
Sure.
driver and you're Rick Hendrick.
Is Jeff Gordon the next owner
Oh, well,
of the team?
somewhat, I guess. He already owns some of it. I mean,
Yeah, but
when he was a driver, he got, the 48 team.
Surely there's a
Yeah, I mean, he's going to
succession
take over and run it. But when you say, is he the next owner, there's money involved in that. And I bet Rick's family has something to say.
You're the boss, Jimmy.
I bet he doesn't hand it all to Jeff and Leo and them. I bet the Hendricks family retains a lot of that cash.
plan. Probably.
Yeah. Number 5. What do you think? How many wins does he get this year?
5.
I don't know. This is already taking me back to last year's shows, but in that paint scheme, he's going to get a few wins. He's going to be right there.
Yeah.
Well, he went from 10 down to what? They had 4 last year.
That's still pretty stout.
So he's going to run 5 this year.
Okay. He's going. He's already revealed a couple other paint schemes, some Valvoline and something else and stuff. So he's got a couple different things new. This looks a lot like last year's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liberty again. Hendrick, man, they like to stick with something sometimes.
It's interesting to me that they're taking this one into L.A.
Yeah.
This one usually
It's more of a southern paint scheme, isn't it?
it's
The
a lot of
flames.
a lot of paint schemes and sponsors sometimes have to do with where the track is.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah.
Well,
New market.
Liberty is the largest, I think, online
Yep.
college provider in America. So I don't know. Maybe they want to get out west and fight
Compete.
that.
Maybe they have quite a
Grand Canyon University,
Grand Canyon
yeah.
University. Hey.
Woo!
No chance, Grand Canyon.
Coming in 4th last year, the 20 car.
Oh, this is
Rocking
sick.
this. This is
Man.
hot.
Yeah.
This is
One of the hottest
yes.
sponsors in motorsports right here.
They made a big deal about this
Wow.
week, re-upping not just with the 20 car or Joe Gibbs, re-upping with Toyota as a power push. So they're going to be on the 20. They're going to be on the trucks. They're going to be, I guess, on the Xfinity cars. It's
they were
which
with-
tells me also did
Are they losing Stuart Haas?
Yeah,
Stuart Haas
exactly.
losing them?
Stuart Haas
Exactly.
is primarily with them.
Uh-huh.
right?
Last year, it's about all kept the doors open.
This looks good though.
Dang.
It does. This looks amazing.
Yeah.
It's hard for me not to go wrap of the week right now and I don't know if I can. Listen, I'm gonna say this. It's cool. Okay.
We're probably being a little.
It's cool.
It is. Cool.
I'll give it that. It's cool.
Hey, that's cool too.
It's cool as hell, man. Look at that.
I mean, Bell didn't have any kind of jump out schemes last year, so
He
that
really
may be
didn't.
swaying our opinion a little bit.
It could be. You're right. You're right. This is more like a 23-11 deal, you know? This looks like something you'd see on the Jordan brand scheme. But maybe they're just trying to get hip with it, baby.
Yeah.
How did that dang deal get here?
Woo.
Money.
Hey, what you know about Big Denny Ham?
I've been watching the new
Yeah.
NASCAR Netflix series, which
I haven't seen it. Tell me about it.
NASCAR
Highly
Full Speed
recommend.
just came out
yesterday.
on the day we're recording this.
yeah?
But
A little bit yesterday.
I liked
been-
it so far.
How many episodes y'all in?
I'm just
Two.
the first one in for me.
Yeah, I've watched 2. Learning a lot about Denny Hamlin.
Really?
Denny Hamlin's a big star on the the
Yeah.
and it's making me dislike Denny Hamlin even more than I already did.
I think that's kind of the idea there.
Yeah,
They're just going to make him the
It
villain?
may
He is.
intensify his character.
Wow.
Well, Junior
When-
Earnhardt's
when you're-
on there talking about it.
When
He's
you're
like,
when you're a heel, you're a heel.
we
Yeah,
need,
that's true.
He's
You
like,
have to
we need
embrace the
these
role.
people.
okay. Well, I mean...
Is Junior's the executive producer?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So
that makes sense, though, because, he's on Junior's Dirty Mo Media Network, so that's all done by them. I guess they're embracing that. It's nothing edgy to me. I haven't seen it, like I said, but, he's the bad guy. I'm a Kyle Busch fan. I've heard that for a lot. Let's embrace the bad guy thing. It's not a new hip thing to me. You know what I'm saying? Denny's just like, Kyle's not doing it anymore. I'll be the guy. I'll play his saxophone.
well, he's not a Gibbs anymore, so he doesn't have to share
That's
that
true.
role with anybody.
Dude, what do you think about this car?
Well,
Listen, I have not since they revealed it. I saw these and I was like, "What did they do? This looks terrible."
They got black fender and
Well, I mean, just the Camry changed the way they did the front end nose.
The Camry fender's different.
It's more inflated looking, but today it's kind of growing on me already. This happens. You look at a car at first and you're like, I don't know, but the more you see something, the more you hear a song, the more you enjoy it, studies prove. And the more I'm seeing the Camry, the more I'm kind of like, yeah, this is better than last year's Sport Clips. I'll say that. I don't know. That door back there, look where it stops right after the 11th. I don't know if I care for that. That's weird. Just white back there. That's why they hit it like this.
You could tell on the documentary he's getting good haircuts, though.
Good haircut. Does he go there?
Probably. Takes his
Cut it up, Denny.
private helicopter and flies to Sport Clips.
Breaks team
Good.
to
He just stops it right
Mavis.
Yep.
Mavis, he's got 8 races with them this year.
Yeah, he thinks you know
Hey.
who they are now.
He might.
He might figure
Probably
it out. Listen,
Oh,
we find every paint scheme as fast as possible, but sometimes Denny Hamlin just won't let us see them. And he withheld the 45 scheme from us. He is hiding it, so we asked a robot, AI, a supercomputer, to predict the future and show us what the 45 Jordan brand would look like this week. And this is what the computer came up with.
good job.
So
A spoiler
Well,
and everything.
big
Yeah.
off-season change here. They got new facilities. Is that right?
I
Over
think
at
they did.
2311 Racing.
They did.
Yeah.
This car's not going to make spec with that spoiler,
So-
though. I'm just going to
No.
move on. Oh, the big man. Look at that boy.
That's
He
another good-looking paint scheme.
is going to win multiple races. I'm going to
Think
go
so?
out. Yes, absolutely.
Didn't he hasn't won.
Last year he was cooking. Ford's going to be much more stout this year with this dark horse. Look at this front. This is not a good one. It's blacked out. Wait till we get to a lighter scheme.
Yeah, but he hasn't won a race since Daytona, right? In August?
Did he win in the playoffs?
No.
It's Chris Buescher. He won 3 races. What do you want from him?
Nah.
Come on, you want Chris Buescher should have won everything in the playoffs. You're saying?
No.
I say 2.
Oh,
at the
my
most.
gosh.
Listen, I agree. I was on the board last year.
Yeah,
On the board, whatever that means.
on the boat.
On a boat.
You're on the board.
Were
to
you on
put-
the Were you on the
you-
RFK boat?
I
You
was on
bored?
the RFK.
Did you work for Brad?
He wrote the script that had to do with.
I liked it.
Or win-
I was
Buescher.
supporting the pictures with him and the sword and all this stuff and Chris Buescher, but I'm just
Yeah.
not sure he's going to back it up this year. Is what I'm
Okay,
saying.
I'm with you. I like the black on both sides of the blue this year.
Yeah.
This is not a good rendering. I think the real picture will look better. But I hope the best for this guy. I think he's cool.
Hey.
Coming in right behind him, his
Hey,
teammate.
another
They're
year
back.
of this.
They're back, and they're back strong. It's a whole thing now.
Now I think this year Brad Brad says enough of this Chris stuff. I'm getting some wins.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm
I bet
sure
it's definitely
what's
push.
his lost streak up to now?
It's in
A few days.
It's been a couple of years.
I don't. Is the hood? The top of the car different?
It's white.
Yeah, a little bit. You know what? Didn't he run it with like a white top like this maybe once, but the rest of the time it was black? I think maybe he had this. I keep wanting to be like Christmas, but it was always Christmas. Just
It
red,
seems,
white, and black.
It seems like I don't like this car as
as much.
as
I think it's
last year.
the rendering, and also it's on the Dark Horse. The Dark Horse has a different layout. Like that nose is different in the way it has writing up there. The way the hood is different. But it's going to be a high car, and I think Keselowski's going to do well.
Oh my!
Right there,
Ooh.
right there. That's freedom right there. If you ever put freedom in a jar, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
Up on the mountain.
Yeah,
Up
I'm
on
excited
Busch.
about this one.
I am too. What's he got? Like 18 races, I think. Yeah, 18 with Busch, and man, it's a hot car. It's a little overexposed here. He's got the silver on the side. Oh, wrap of the week, Justin says, and I agree. It's hot. It's hot.
I haven't even seen the rest of them, but I'm going with that.
I don't blame you. Listen, this is like Harvick's. What was that? 16 when he had one at Bristol, had the mountains on there. That was a hot car. They went back to the mountains. I like the mountains.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break.
Yeah.
See if possibly we've got a contract from Michael Jordan for free shoes or what.
Maybe.
Speaking of shoes, though, you got to need shoes if you're going to go walking.
Oh man.
And you're going to go walking if you're going to White Blaze Outdoors and hiking.
How did that dang deal get here?
Man, I tell you what, they will put you in an ultimate package vacation. 1 day, 2 days, 12 days. You want to go camping for 400 days? White Blaze can do it. If you want to move into the woods with a member of White Blaze and become homeless, it can be arranged for the right amount of money.
Hey, you talk about it.
Just call. That's all you got to do is just call the number on the screen now and book your hike in the Appalachian Highlands area ASAP. We will be right back with y'all.
Yeah, double.
Yep.
Oh,
Welcome back to Wrap It Up.
Hey,
We got it going on,
Man.
baby dog.
Hey, we're
throw the hammer down on him.
we are
Order in the court, Ty Dillon's court.
so thankful for all of our sponsors.
We
but
are.
If you want to sponsor us directly,
Hey.
Get in, baby.
you can leave us a message,
Yes.
or you can just mail us a postcard.
Listen, you want to send us something? If you got old merchandise, NASCAR stuff sitting around, you're like, you know what? I need room, but this is not a filthy pile of trash. This is collector's items that I don't want, but I want good people to have them. You mail them to us, put them in our hands, and we will give them back to the community. It's a redistribution of NASCAR merchandise. And we want to help people out. Listen, we give stuff away every single week. And if you got stuff cool, smell it to us at that P.O. Box. If you want to talk to us, too bad. What you need to do, though, is call that phone number one more time. The phone number down here, voicemail, and leave us a voicemail. What did you like? What didn't you like? What paint schemes? Make your predictions. Tell us what you think. Get crazy, baby. Maybe we put you on the air. Maybe we won't. It's no guarantee. Let's see what you say, okay? We've taken it to another level this year. We're receiving packages. We're receiving incoming calls. I'm willing to receive money if they ever decide they want to start doing that at some point. Yeah, any of those things. What else is going on with you guys?
Paint schemes, baby.
Oh, okay. Let's
go.
take a look. We were just looking at this one a minute
Oh.
ago. It's a hot one, and the next thing, your boy Chase Elliott
Oh my word.
got that Rick money.
Yeah, they've redesigned this one. I kind of like it.
Listen, it's going to be blue this year. This is just special for the LA Coliseum, they said.
Yeah, I saw the blue one too, though. But this one,
Oh, he doesn't like it.
it still looks good.
Justin disagrees. He says you're a moron. Oh, the worst rap in the history of the
I don't
earth.
know about
That's
that.
hardcore. Listen, I will say
HendrickCars.com.
it's not
maybe.
very. It's not very creative. It's kind of white, and it got a blue line on it. And then they're like, "We got logos right there."
It's like they just took the blue Kelly Blue Book
Yeah.
thing. That's a lot of blue babbles.
right.
And they just like, yeah, we're just going to make this one.
Yeah, somebody at Napa's like, "Man, I really like that Kelly Blue Book." But you're right, and I don't like that either.
Nope.
So it's a pile of crap.
Emotional damage.
Hey, again?
Again.
Starting off.
But look at this.
The
Look
car
at
that won the race?
It is.
Clash last
Won
year.
it last year, same paint scheme. But look at that. You can see that 24, excuse me. I don't even know what year it is. 2024 Camry front end there.
Yeah, it sticks
Much
out
more
on that
pronounced.
one.
Uh-huh.
I don't like it.
The one of the fellas over at TRD said it's the best body Toyota has ever been allowed to put on track. Ever.
Is it giving them an advantage?
I bet that's what it means. I bet they're going to come in. And the dark horse is supposed to have high wind also. Chevy's going to be the down people this year unless something weird happens. Toyota and Ford getting these updates.
Predictions.
I think are going to even a little bit of the field out. We'll see more than last year. I could be wrong. But this paint scheme, still hot. Still in the club.
Yep.
Hey,
No dub.
That's a NASCAR
I'm not leaving the
classic,
club.
That's for sure. And here's nothing great.
Nothing.
Again.
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, he smoked the melon.
He's a melon smoker for sure.
Shouldn't that be more for like Ross Chastain, melon smoker?
Nah.
No?
I mean,
Okay.
Former Clash winner.
Sure.
You could tell Joey's a melon smoker.
Okay. I could see it. Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, I'm not going to disagree. I don't know that it makes sense, but I'm not going to disagree.
I'm still mad at him. He didn't speak to me at Martinsville.
He did not. I'm not worried about it, though. I don't care if he ever speaks to me. It's fine. His loss. I was going to
True.
let him talk about selling gasoline, but nope.
No.
I'm stuck up, and I got to go to my trailer to eat a baked tater. Mm-hmm. Yep. He's better than us, I guess. What's up next? The new man deal.
How did that dang deal get here?
Man, I can't. I was like, there's Harvick. Nope, it's not.
I thought that was I was thinking Ricky Stenhouse.
Right? I said that last year. I'm like, this Sunny D's way too Ricky.
They're trying to
so
confuse everyone.
Do we know how many races or primary sponsorship here?
We do. And I want to say it's 3 off the top of my head, but I think that's a lie.
it?
No, never mind. According to what I have here, it says Daytona and this weekend. And then that's it.
For Sonny D?
Well, no, there's a TBA here. Never mind. Maybe there is.
Oh.
I wanted to say it was counting the Clash, it was a 3 race deal is what I saw. But that could be bad
So
information.
it's not,
There's a lot of paint
It's not
schemes.
the primary sponsor.
This is what we got for the year. This is nowhere near well, right now, yes, this is the primary sponsor because it's the only, one of 2 they have announced. They have a clothing, Western wear clothing company, Harrison's, I think. And
The Boot Barn?
they're doing 2 races. So this one's got 3. So right now, Sunny D is the primary sponsor.
Nice.
They've sold 5. I think they'll run well, and they won't have a problem selling after that.
Yeah.
That's part of their whole rebrand is to try to reattract people. Oh, our brand was that damaged, they think.
But this is interesting. This is Sunny D's 9th consecutive year as a primary sponsor in the Cup Series.
Wow.
I didn't
Sunny D.
realize
Who
that.
makes Sunny D? Is that their own company, or is that a larger corporation
I'm sure it's
of
a larger
overlords?
corporation.
Farmers in Florida growing them oranges.
What does it say right on the front? Something original? Really original?
I don't know. I ain't got no
But
glasses.
like I said, look at this Ford. You can tell the difference in the front end this year.
This just says multiple races, including the Clash and Daytona.
Okay.
So
I thought there was one
More-
more. Maybe they just haven't picked it.
maybe multiple means 3.
Yeah, maybe. Or 2. Oh, my God. This
More
pile
lawyers.
of crap.
There it is.
This
I load. This was our... this was last year.
This really,
was
I
on
mean,
there,
We
yeah.
voted this as the worst rap of the year.
I gotta
and it's back.
I gotta admire the effort with the palm trees, though.
The palm trees do make it better, but listen,
Is there a picture?
there
There's
is
a photo.
There's
on
a
the hood?
second picture I got here for you. You can see the hood. Maybe you're going to be more impressed. Here he is. Now the lawyer
Oh.
is a buff dude.
It's even worse.
Dude, I almost just lost my water when you showed me that. I almost just spit into the microphone.
I noticed that. So Mr. Morgan heard that we thought he was lame, and that we thought he was stupid. And he said, "Oh yeah, boys, check this out. I got something for you. Look at these guns."
That was a lot of water too.
Dude,
Oh.
That was not good timing.
These whoever Morgan is all over like basketball games.
Really?
I've seen this everywhere now.
You know what? I did when I went to the UT game a
Yeah,
couple weeks
yeah.
ago, and I did see an ad, and I was
yeah.
like, "Oh, there's that crap,"
Yeah.
which was weird.
I
So
don't know.
he's doing big business, obviously.
Got a lot of money, I guess.
He does. He's a big money man.
That's right.
Look at you, boy, coming in. Top 15 in points for the year. Listen, that's not great, but this is Front Row Motorsports.
And Front Row switched their alignment
They did.
to
Penske, the
Penske.
champs.
Yes.
From
What do you think?
Roush.
Do they?
Well, they did. Roush did well last year. I mean, it's hard to say Penske didn't. It's hard to be like, oh, Penske didn't do well last year because Penske won the championship, right? But I feel like at the same time that the dudes over at Roush were running more consistently than the Penske guys were. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Well, then why is that
think-
guy smoking a melon?
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. You're all about it, not me.
I didn't hit it.
Anyway,
I mean, I like it just because it's not Love's.
yeah.
Although they
And
are
it's going to
getting,
be Loves a lot.
they are going to get Love's RV stop this year on the car.
gosh.
But
Oh my gosh.
Margaritaville.
Yeah,
of the
cruises.
sea,
This
yeah.
is Margaritaville Cruises now.
And by the way, teachers can get free 2-day cruises on this thing.
For Margaritaville?
Yeah, first responders, educators.
They're free.
Yeah, you sign up for a pass, and
Hey,
get
you know
them,
what?
It's like a 2-day cruise for free.
I might reconsider cruises if they're free.
Yeah.
Did we talk about cruises earlier?
That's a bad idea because I went on a cruise.
Have
Yeah.
you been on the Margaritaville at the sea though?
I have not, but I went on a cruise for Christmas. And
Christmas
it was,
cruise?
It was miserable.
Was Santa there?
No, it would have been better if Santa had been there. Something.
What was Christmas-y about it?
Nothing except
Was it like going to Dollywood where they have just
the
everything
time
covered
of
in
year.
lights?
Christmas tree.
They
Do they have a Christmas tree?
I don't even recall seeing a Christmas tree, but I was just
Kind of makes sense.
so upset that I was stuck on a boat with a bunch of people and couldn't do anything and couldn't go nowhere.
Well-
That may have been a Christmas tree.
Yeah, if not, at least we can know that under the sea somewhere they are.
Under the sea.
they're doing that.
Under the sea.
Check out our stuff. Like, subscribe while we're here talking about you going on a cruise and drowning.
Yeah.
Please help us out. You know what, though? I did see a thing. Speaking of packages with this, Margaritaville's probably just putting everybody on a boat. You can pay to go on this Margaritaville cruise with Michael McDowell
Oh.
and meet him and get a race package and come and maybe be in the pits. You get
Say-
race tickets. It's a whole thing.
Say less.
Well, okay. Get Michael on the phone.
Cheerio.
It will lower your
More
your cholesterol.
Ricky. No,
More
it's not Hendrick.
cereal.
So,
But
lower your cholesterol and lower your expectations as a fan.
hey, defending champion of the Daytona 500.
Oh.
Okay?
Not this year though.
No.
No, well,
He'll
would you have thought it last year?
He will defend it. I mean, he's a good super speedway guy.
He is. He's
He'll
got.
He'll be right there.
This is an ugly car. It's just kind of plain.
It's like mustard.
Yeah.
It's plain like Cheerios.
I don't yellow fade. I like yellow. I guess our show's main color is yellow, but this fade where it says Cheerios, I don't care for that. And it just kind of looks billboard, like old billboard, and you got a couple heart.
Yeah.
It's not a sexy. Man, why ain't these Cheerios sexy, man? I'm complaining that they're not sexy. I don't know. I want it to
General
look
Mills.
better.
Tell us, General Mills.
Sexy was a bad word.
Hey.
This is another team last year that had some really hot schemes.
Yes, sir.
More
And
Columbia.
I like this one.
This just dropped
It's-
about an hour before we filmed. They held this one as long as they
It's-
could till Denny
Denny-
had to let go one of
Yeah.
them.
And
It's hot.
yeah, it's really cool.
Even like if you get close to it, you can't hardly see if you're not putting your phone or your TV to your eyes right now, like we aren't. But back here at the blue, and there's some lines, very fine lines of topography.
Oh yeah.
So
Ooh.
that kind of even makes it cooler, like
Yeah.
when you see it up close.
I love
the
Topo
gold
maps.
number really
The gold
sticks
number
out.
makes it pop, doesn't it? Man, that's a hot car. A hot car. Woo! Shh, give me a hot dog.
This guy improved this year.
Yes.
Made the playoffs.
And Toyota having the additional cars in there, he made the playoffs. I think he can win again coming up. I'm just being honest. Just telling you like it is. A lot of people don't like to hear that, but it's the honest truth.
That's a good car though.
What about this one? Is this a good car?
Not my favorite scheme, but I think Ty Gibbs improves a ton this year as well in the second year.
Yeah.
He cruised around, learned a lot last year. I think he does a little bit more this year.
I agree.
Yeah.
He can win. I think he wins this year, definitely. I don't want him to win the Daytona 500 or anything, but I think
You don't?
I'd rather somebody else win.
I mean, it'd be better than Austin Cindric winning the Daytona 500.
Sure. I'll take him over Austin Cindric. I'll
Yeah.
do that. Absolutely. But I'd rather see some other people.
Yeah.
Maybe like 20 people ahead of him. I don't know. You know, he's been. I haven't made up my mind about him yet. He hasn't done a lot. Listen, he was getting him an attitude, and he was making him a character in down in the Xfinity series, and then he had a tragic accident. So they kind of cut that out. And last year, he kind of just was there
Under the radar.
Yeah,
Uh,
but we got to
in
wait and see what personality is
In
coming out of this.
contention for the playoffs up until he wrecked at Daytona.
That's true. Yeah, and he was just a few points out of it then, right?
Yeah, him
Yeah.
and Bubba were like 4 points apart, and he was running in the outside lane on the front row.
And
got,
Blaney caused that wreck.
yeah, Blaney got turned and slammed into him.
For your numerology fans, he
I
finished
love it.
18th in the points. This was the 18 car till they changed the number to 54. He is Kyle Busch reincarnated.
Is there any other known
Conspiracy.
primary sponsors on this year? Interstate Batteries probably a couple times. at
Interstate
least?
Batteries is coming back with the green and the black.
Nice.
And if we could see better from far away as we are, right up above the window back there, he gets us as there. So I would imagine there'll be primary also.
Cool.
And, yeah.
Bing,
Next.
bam, bing.
No, sorry, hit the wrong button again.
This is not Hendrick either.
There's a
Oh,
Pitbull himself
Pitbull.
is going to be there. You know that, right?
Yeah, he's going to do pre-race at the 500.
Oh, yeah? Boy, I don't know how any of this works.
There he
Wow,
That's weird.
that's crazy.
It
look at
looks
that
weird,
guy.
too. I think like part of the screen's cut off.
Well,
We're tired of looking at you. Let's go to us. Here we are.
Well,
you get 2 for 1 over here.
Here's what I believe about the
two
99
of us.
car this year. You know,
Nobody knows
Justin and I
what you believe. Go
Justin and I are fans, but
ahead. Sure.
here's the fact of the matter: that he might have the hottest seat in NASCAR this year.
Maybe.
Yeah, I
Listen,
kind of agree.
Yeah, they signed Zane Smith. They
Mhm.
signed SVG. His contract is through 2025. However, he was out of the playoffs last year, and Trackhouse is performing well.
Sure.
Not only signed the new guys, Chastain's getting his job done.
But what about maybe letting that 25, that's just this year, next year.
That's
So,
what I'm
like,
saying.
if instead of cutting it 1 year short, maybe they leave their boy over there in the 71 for 1 extra year to kind of get his feet under him before he's riding around and not winning it with their name on the car. You know what I'm saying? That, to me, that's one smart thing Trackhouse did. They got a rookie. They put him in the Spire car. They go, oh, that's a Spire car. No wonder he's not doing good. If he was in our car and didn't do good, then it's different. You know what I'm saying?
But they did sign SVG.
They did sign SVG, but they're going to be a 4-car team at some point, right?
At least 3.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I feel like they already are 3. Honestly.
They are. It's just a crazy situation.
Because SVG will run as a 3rd car, and
Yeah, probably.
their alliance with Zane. But I don't think you make the argument for anyone else. That's the hottest seat to keep your job right there.
Maybe.
After everything that's been thrown
I
at
don't know.
him.
I got some guys when we come back from break that just maybe have a hotter seat,
Nah,
and I've got a reason why.
No.
That I'm going to tell you. But speaking of hot things, white blaze. It's so hot, it's a white blaze. Blaze is the word.
That is the hottest fire can get.
Man. So right there, that's it. You go outside and you feel as hot as you possibly can. Think of white blaze outdoors. When heat stroke comes on, call white blaze outdoors.
That's it. We'll put you in that waterfall.
This is no wonder no one wants to sponsor this show.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry. Listen, White Blaze. I
There.
love them. It's
Yeah.
my favorite company.
Yeah.
Favorite. If you aren't calling them, there's something wrong with you. I've said it a million times, and I'll stick by it. I'll say it to your face. You see me at the race, come up and say, Aaron, what you doing? I'll say, you ain't want White Blaze? I'll do it to your face.
Yeah.
Like that. I'll do it.
Uh-huh.
I may have drank too much at those races. I don't know. You ever had 12 Coca-Colas? Put you in your bladder, right? You get cranky as crap. All right. It's coming back for stage 3.
Yes, baby.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
God! Oh my God!
Hey.
Listen, Hendrick over at Rick's Money Factory, they are cranking out winners, but 48 was the least of the successful people to be in cars and do well over there last year.
Let's go ahead and get out of the way.
20th place.
20th place in points, but
20th place in points.
Jeez.
you think he's stayed in the car, stay healthy
This year?
You think all 400 cars are just much better this year?
You
said Chevy down earlier.
I think, that's my early prediction. I could be totally wrong. My early prediction is Chevy is weak this year out of the 3, and I still say Hendrick wins. Each one of them, I think, still win a race.
Yeah.
You're not going to stop,
Probably.
Rick.
I think they all 4 make the playoffs this year.
I think you're right. And speaking of getting something handed to you for free, we've got free stuff, don't we? Do we have free stuff?
Not this week.
We didn't put anything over at the free stuff. Go get some free stuff. Listen, we don't know what it is. We didn't put it out, but it's going to be a surprise gift of free stuff. I wish I could just show you the thing. I can't find it.
If you want to send us free stuff.
Or send it to us, and we'll send it back out. But anyway, go ahead. Participate.
Send us a voicemail.
In the comments, right? Who's going to win this week?
Call
If you pick
Pick up the phone.
No, this contest is not a callable thing. Don't confuse these people.
Just leave us a message.
Yes, that's different.
You might get on air.
You might, but that's different. This is for the free stuff. Free stuff. Pick the winner of the clash. One of those people will randomly draw from Facebook and YouTube all together, and that one person will receive some hats or something. Not our hats. It'll be official licensed NASCAR stuff. That's better than
who
us.
finished 21st in points last year?
Well, I can tell you. It's AJ Allmendinger.
Aluminum. The aluminum man.
Can we? This is the part of the show where we talk about how you swore for months and months that this would be your boy,
Yeah, right.
Ty Dillon.
Wait, let's get this.
And this weekend,
let's get this other camera going. Here.
just
There it is.
Listen, this is a 1/24th real diecast. I don't know if you're a diecast collector. This is a real mallet. This is me really hitting.
A gavel.
That's a gavel.
It's a mallet, not a gavel. I'm not a judge. I'm a doctor. Make up your mind. All right.
However,
Make up. Look. Hey, why don't you learn how to reset the buttons every time you push something?
Can you tell
Live editing.
all of our viewers
Yes.
who is in the car this weekend?
Josh Williams.
Josh Williams.
I know. I was like so confident Ty Dillon had it, but so was Dale Jr. Dale Jr. tweeted it out and announced Ty Dillon's in the 16. We all know
about
it
that.
On his podcast.
So I don't feel too bad. Junior knows
But
a
I'm
lot
not
more
even
than
sure.
I do. So
Has Ty even been announced for one of the rotations?
he's not in Cup. Period. He's driving full-time trucks.
I know, but he's not.
He's got the
He
25
might-
truck.
He could
Benedetto got
he
fired
could
from.
be in this car at some point because I don't think every race has been announced. It's
well,
AJ and Josh.
Yeah, and I thought I saw maybe somebody else was going to do one. Oh, I know what I saw. I know what I found out. The Benedetto was going to get in it. That was what he tweeted with the little pin saying he'd signed a deal. And then they were like, where's that deal? 2 weeks later, he gets on, I guess it's about 2 weeks, and makes an announcement that the sponsor backed out. And then today it came out. Somebody else said the deal was for Kaulig. So Matt never said where it was.
You think maybe that's where Josh Williams came in the picture then?
I think Josh Williams is running full-time Xfinity for them with this same sponsor.
Okay.
So they were just like, give us a little bit more money and we'll let you run on Sundays. That's my thought on it. But here he is. I'm excited to see him alloy them services.
Who's in the Kaulig stable in Xfinity? Him.
Oh, God. They got like 20 people.
Yeah, it's like him. It's him, AJ, full-time, and SVG is full-time.
Yes,
In
and
the
another
Kaulig
guy.
car.
Oh, wait, who else? They just signed somebody else for the...
It's the 97 car.
No, 97's SVG.
Yeah, for
They weren't
going to
have... Yeah, but
full-time.
Kaulig wasn't going to have the 10 car. Now it's back. They got 4 full-time Xfinity cars.
Full-time.
I can't remember who the fourth one is.
10 going to be a rotation?
No, I think it's one dude. Yeah, one guy. Speaking of the 10, though.
Ugh.
What
What is this?
This is the new Stewart Haas, baby.
Wait, what video game did this come out of?
I really don't know what's going on here. It's very strange to me. His suit's like this. It's just plain.
This can connect.
Yes.
Isn't Wendy's doing SVG for two
Yeah.
races?
Wendy's hopped over to Trackhouse.
For 2 races.
Yeah, he
The
lost him.
Baconator is back
Well, not here.
from down under. It's a gator over there.
What about your boy Rush Truck Centers, though? Here's the only idea I got. Let me throw this out to you.
EA Sports 98.
Here's my thought. The idea is we're going with a clean slate, right? We want mentally people to think this is a clean slate.
Yeah.
So he's got a very plain suit. He's got a plain car.
Is Tony Stewart still in the picture?
He still owns the car.
But he's doing dragster full time.
Yeah, but he still owns the Cup team. You know, there's a lot of millions of dollars involved in that.
Like, they just put a sticker on the side of it.
Yeah, that's about it. And I don't know what they were going for, but it's broken and it sucks.
Yep.
I'm not going to say that, but I'm going to say this. What is that supposed to be?
I don't know.
What were they going for? I don't know. I have no idea. Look at the 41 coming out of the
Another
same
Stuart Haas car.
I like it better.
Yeah, even though it's not great, I do like it better.
There is something wrong with it, isn't there? I don't know what it is.
Wait. The outlines around the numbers makes it look too, I don't know, like big, like fat.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't like the numbers.
They got a fat number.
I don't like.
Don't want a fat woman or a fat number on your car.
No,
blow
you
your shocks out. Either way. The front end. Look where they've wrote above the headlight and the grill. I don't care for that.
Yeah.
That's a little too busy there.
And notice the new Stuart Haas logo there.
Yeah, the SH thing. I'm telling you, my thought is that was not planned until last year because last year was so disastrous. This was we have to rebrand. Everything's going so wrong. That's my thought of this.
That could be. Yep.
41. We talked big about him last year. Here's your 2.
That's a cool looking car.
He ran this last year, didn't he? He was pretty close.
Yeah.
Electric
I like
Freightliner trucks. Yeah,
I like it now.
Right. He's not going to win this clash. No way.
The Xfinity 10 car.
Yeah, Daniel Dye. That's it. Yeah.
He's full time?
No, I take that back because I can't remember if he's full time in the 10 now and part time in the trucks 43 or it's the other way around. One of the two.
Well,
but he's doing both. I know that Daniel Dye is.
Interesting.
Yes, sir. Hey,
Speaking of Colleague,
your favorite car?
Not my favorite car.
You love Colleague. 31 car. Every race we go to, you just 31. Please, 31.
I'm a Dinger fan.
31.
Dinger the Ringer, baby.
The Ringer.
I will say this. This was to me one of the most interesting moves in the offseason. First of all, Justin Haley leaves this car.
Let me ask you one question. Interesting. Does that mean the same thing as stupid?
Just hanging around.
Go ahead.
That's what this car's going to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Justin Haley
Mm-hmm.
goes to Rick Ware,
Yeah.
a.k.a. RFK.
He even announced it as if it was a good thing.
Yeah. And they go out and say, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's get this guy.
You're right.
It was a failed experiment in the 8 car.
Yeah.
What, 3 years ago?
Yeah, Richard Childress couldn't do anything with him, and he's been hanging around. I don't know. He won one race and won, by extension, the Xfinity Championship simultaneously. He needs to do more to impress me, honestly. He needs to. He needs to at least show up in Chicago and run second.
I can tell you what he will do in this car, and that is drive in a circle.
Ooh. I tell you what, he pulls that off, I'll be hollering, 31, please, 31.
You're going to make me lose my water again.
Here's a 7. Coming back with the Cialis again.
Yeah.
Celsius.
Yeah.
He's getting it up.
Listen, it's
4 races.
There's all kinds of medicine in that bottle. Don't question it.
4 races.
4?
And we know who's got money now.
Celsius?
No. Spire.
Yeah, that's right. Gainbridge. Division of Earth Corporation.
This is almost
all
too
money
simple.
is owned.
Managed by KHI Management.
Oh, yeah, you got to deal with Kevin Harvick and go tell people to pay him more now, right?
Yeah, like
the scheme is weird. I don't like this little orange, just little bit to come get the 7 and nothing else.
Yeah, it looked better last year.
Listen, just like any other energy drink, they don't recommend this drink for if you're under 18.
One of y'all drank it, right?
Yep, I used to.
I did.
You finally got one. I still haven't got one.
I just had someone at work.
They actually pretty tasty.
Give me one to try.
Yeah. Well,
pretty tasty.
Maybe I'll get one this year. We'll see.
They're tasty, but they can kill you.
Can Spire win? Can the 7 car win this year?
No.
You don't think so?
Nope.
All this money, all these new alliances, all this stuff. No way.
He can win in Atlanta.
Maybe Atlanta or I mean,
or another super.
they got
speedway.
3 cars. They also have better chances. And then it's not in one of the cars. So that's
That improves his chances
beneficial. The
for sure.
77 car's got a much better chance. Was it the 500 last year? The first lap he had to pull in, right? I'm thinking they make 2 laps this year at least. I mean,
So
it's got to be better. Look at this ugly piece of crap. Oh my
What
God!
is that?
Oh, what has Jimmy done?
so
Jimmy.
this is
Oh God!
this is
Family
Family
Dollar.
Dollar and Dollar Tree.
The king, baby.
This was
Family Dollar, the king.
This was a big announcement.
It was.
You're the boss, Jimmy.
But this is it me or does this look like it's Family Dollar? But it reminds me of '90s Burger King or Wendy's.
Yeah.
It looks like a gas station to me, or like
a 7-Eleven.
yeah, it looks
Or
cheap.
no, Pilot.
I don't know.
Line
It
J.
looks so.
Roses.
Yes, exactly.
Roses.
It's a it is a discount store, but this is they have a lot of money. Family Dollar, okay. So, but it seems like a low rent discount place. Just printed up some crap.
I was gonna say I don't even see Family Dollars anymore. It's all Dollar General, which is a whole different.
I've seen a
company.
few.
I mean, you still see Dollar Tree. Which
I don't
is
go
the
to
same
Family
company.
Dollars. I go to
Family
Dollar
Dollar.
Tree.
Duh.
Sorry, the bike shop in Damascus.
Oh, really?
They said
Hey.
they said we got a few dollars for you, Jimmy.
Well, they spent.
Give it to your family.
They are sponsoring the equal of an entire season, my understanding, for a whole car, but it's going to be divided
Yeah.
amongst the 3. Jimmy's going to drive for both Family Dollar and Dollar Tree, while the 43 is the Dollar Tree representative, and the 42 will represent Dollar Tree. Yeah. So and they got. I don't know who painted them.
Okay, so I know how they're paying for it. You know,
Jimmy's money.
just a little over a year ago, everything went up to $1.25.
Oh.
So that's
Hey.
how
That's
they're
right.
paying for
And
it.
actually, some of the stuff's like $5 or $10 now.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
Five Below.
There's a $5 section.
You can't go in there anymore.
It's called
and
the super section.
You can't be trailer rich anymore.
Yeah.
It's hard.
So
Not the best look. Not the worst looking 43 in history, but it's giving it a run for its money.
can you find
Yeah.
me the worst one?
Probably. I could probably find something.
Jeez.
But I don't know. It runs for it. Oh, I'm liking it. He's got. You think this is cool? Do you like it?
no.
It looks a lot better. I don't know about the sponsor, but
It's
it
the
looks a
same
lot
thing.
better.
It's generator.
Generator.
It's got more of a fade on it. Remember last year he had the hood different. They kept changing it. They changed to the giant electric bolt. I like the electric bolt. Now you see how the black is on the front bumper, how they have the words right there. That looks better with the different color on this car to me with the words right there than the other
Ryan
one.
Priest?
Yeah, to me, I'm just saying it's a little more organized in my brain for some reason. It's just the hood different.
I'll give you that. But the rest of it's trash.
In a Penske car, can Tyler Gilliland win a race? Because Austin Cindric can't. So,
I don't think
who's
so.
better, Austin Cindric or Todd? Which son is better?
Whoa,
Man, that's a hard
based
question.
on points last year.
Yeah. Well, true. But he's driving Roush last year, and also keep in mind the 38 car had other people in it. Remember, they
So
took Todd
they-
out
they
for
were-
like 6 races.
No alliance. It wasn't an alliance with Stuart Haas last year.
No, last year it was Roush. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I thought.
Yeah, but
I
not
mean, a
not
lot
like
of
Rick
this-
Ware is. Rick Ware's on campus. Rick Ware moved in the house. Rick Ware is literally 3rd and 4th Roush car, as where these guys had a satellite alliance.
Yeah,
So a little
Well-
bit different.
we'll see.
Yeah. Bet the 3 don't win. What do you want to bet?
I'll bet on that.
I'll bet on MGM.
Will you? Man, what a deal. Look at that. You got smoke coming out of it already at Justin's head. Right there, a little line of it. It's already smoking.
What was it? I do think that Austin Cindric, they mentioned, Austin Dillon is one of the top, one of the top average finishes for the 2 class races.
Really?
I
You know
think
what?
so.
Last year, him and Kyle both were moving through the field
Right. Yeah.
aggressively. Yeah, they were doing well. You're right.
So
I don't remember the year before, but last year, yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right.
We talked about.
But
hot-
anything else the rest of the year, no.
Listen, but just because of family, this seat should be hot for him,
Uh-huh.
but
And
it's probably not.
you know what? I don't know. I think it might be. Like, people talking that I've heard over the offseason, they're like, somebody said it's about time for him to step away, and maybe there's talk of it. And they signed that big deal with Austin Hill, right? Multi-year.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe he, and Richard Childress is not getting any younger, Like, maybe Austin's got to step it up and run the day-to-day more, and they put Austin Hill in the 3. I don't know.
I'll tell you something. No one's getting younger.
Well, that's true.
Today I sat there. What I realized today?
No one is good.
It sucks to be the same age as old people.
Yeah, well, that means you're old. But you're saying that to me as if I'm not 10 years older than you. So I appreciate that. You tell me how old you are, and I'm like a decade ahead of you. Y'all got kids. I don't have kids, so y'all probably feel as tired as me in my 40s as y'all do in your 30s. About to be. I'll give you fair warning. It's going to get worse. Look who's back.
Well,
Another tractor.
It's the
Take a look
whole
at
thing.
I'll tell you what, man.
Motherload.
Stuart Haas better quit driving as slow as a dang tractor.
I'll tell you what. Tony, that's probably his problem. He got sponsors confused. I like the front end. You can see the front end good with no sponsorship. I like the way it looks.
Chase Briscoe.
I think Chase Briscoe can win this year if they do anything.
The front of the Fords kind of look like a Mack truck.
Well, Reptilian of the year, you say?
Of the week.
Of the week.
Chase Briscoe is
Because it's got dirt on it?
my reptilian of the week. Just because I think Chase Briscoe is like a lizard this week.
Dirty.
All right, okay.
He's going to come from nowhere.
Well, he's in 30th place in points last year. He has to come up somewhere, or for somebody you consider to be a top car, 30th in points is absolutely insane, right? Or is that just me? Am I insane? I've gone insane. These deals are too good.
He's going to win the Clash. I'm going to pick him to win.
Wow. Stay tuned for that.
That's my reptilian of the week.
You know what I'd pick? I'd pick one of these reptilians up right here. Here's my reptilian for the week. White Blaze Outdoors take you out, show you the real reptilians. They will let you hold reptilians in your hand, put them in your hair. You can put them in your mouth, whatever you want to do, right? That's state law. The parks allow that, right?
Oh, every day.
Every time I've ever been on a hike or up into a state park, there's never on the sign. It's like, throw away your trash, no littering, and they've got like, don't feed the bears. But no one's ever like, don't put lizards in your mouth. I never see that once. And eagles
love to put lizards in their mouth.
Absolutely. Like, they're in the national park doing it all the time. They're
all
protected
day
to
long.
I think we're encouraged. And by that, if you've been encouraged to put lizards in your mouth, give White Blaze a call, please. I beg you. It's wrap it up.
Hey.
And we are looking at paint schemes. We're coming into the last
That's
part right here.
We are about to wrap up this show.
Order in Ty Dillon's court.
Order. Ty Dillon.
Man, I miss Ty already. I tell you what.
No.
His wonderful paint schemes and all the things he's going to show us. Well, we'll see where he ended up in points here. We're getting near the bottom, so we'll get to him here soon. Speaking of someone near the bottom, 21.
New crew chief switch was Austin Cindric.
That's right.
Maybe if they gave him a different paint scheme, he might do better.
Oh, he might. But I doubt it. This is a little bit different. Didn't the quick lane wasn't back up there? It was more over on the other side, wasn't it?
This seat might be a little warm this year.
I laugh because I think it's guaranteed. He's going to have to really show up, man. He's going to have to turn his whole career around, or else he's going to go to Rick Ware Racing or something. Yeah. He's not going to be in the 21.
Who's going to put him in 20? Who's going to put in 21 next year?
Who's Ford's next boy? Who do you think? What they got?
Riley Herbst.
Or who's Ford's next girl?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? That's the developmental car. I'm just throwing it out there, just hitting it.
Yeah, you got us on that one.
Listen,
that Xfinity move shocked me.
My throat.
If she wins Xfinity, it could be real.
She's not winning Xfinity.
You're right. I doubt she is. I'm just saying, if she shows up and wins a race, though, She's got the hype without the wins. Just get ready.
Well, I do too.
I was
know.
on. Hey,
I know,
I was on the
applaud you
train.
for that. That's good.
I
Good
was
job.
on her train for a while. And then I'm
Really?
like, no,
Well, really, huh?
This train crashed.
I want to come
Hard.
right now, guys.
I'll tell you what, it sounds a
I can make
little
it the
crazy
rest
to
of the
me.
way. I want to come now.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh wow.
Let's move on. Here's the other ugly one. Oh my
that's
God.
even worse.
That looks like a
terrible.
counterfeit dollar bill.
Jimmy approved this.
Does
This
it
went
not?
through his desk. Remember, last year
it-
Jimmy said every single thing must come across his desk.
And-
Jimmy saw this and said, "Yeah, I like that."
No, he
You like that money?
He likes the money.
yeah. This looks like a counterfeit $42 bill.
It's weak. It is weak. I like green also, and this is weak.
If we had a $42 bill,
Weak
this
sauce.
is it.
It.
$42.
Yeah, I don't know.
They'd be fake.
It's kind of 90s looking, honestly. It looks like a 90s Bush car to me. Like it's something that would be on a 90s Bush car, Dollar Tree, just white with a green number.
It reminds me, wasn't 42 an old Quaker State car?
Like
Green and white?
There might have been a 42
It
Quaker
was
State car. I
44
think I know what you're talking.
maybe?
Yeah, it was 40-something. I was thinking 46.
What
But
was Ricky Rudd running? 25?
Ricky Rudd ran 42 at one point in the Haviland car.
No, in the
and so
Quaker
did Jamie
State.
McMurray.
Wasn't it 25?
Yeah.
Quaker State?
Yeah.
Something like
He
that.
had Quaker State back in the day. John Hunter Nemechek.
Dapper Deeble.
Is he going to win a race in these new Toyotas?
I think this to me, this team really good drive. I mean, John Hunter and Eric Jones are not bad drivers in my eyes. So with
No, but-
Toyota confident in their new body, new Toyota team, they could shock us. Is what I'm saying.
I don't think it's a shock. I said last year 43 wins the race this year. And very much, that was one of my last year's big predictions at last show. I was like 43 wins, probably Darlington.
If you look at history the last few years.
I've done that.
Yeah, you love history.
I teach
a lot
history.
of rookie drivers
I think I
come
do.
out a lot
I think
hotter
I can.
than you think.
Yeah. That's true.
So yeah, I think
That's true. Like Ty Dillon.
But he's not a rookie.
But his rookie year, man.
well,
Look at this.
kind of like.
No. Go back.
Talk about Nemechek.
No, you were saying.
Oh, that's right. He drove a Burger King car or something, didn't he?
No,
Nemechek?
he drove a
BK
full season, didn't he?
Who?
Where BK Racing?
Yeah. No, you're talking about John Hunter Nemechek?
Yeah, he's not a rookie.
front row.
Yeah, he drove a full
front
season.
row.
Yeah,
Never
he
mind.
drove the
He's
he
not
drove
eligible for
Todd
a
Gilliland's
rookie.
car.
He's not eligible.
No, yeah, he can't be a rookie. He had a
Yeah,
full
so
season and then he dropped himself back down to
So
the
that's
truck.
what I'm saying because
Yeah, he's not a
he's
rookie.
been in a Cup car.
Not in this one though, has he?
No.
Last year he was in the 42
Hey, okay.
Chevy.
Here's it. I think he is going to win a race because Carson Hocevar
Yeah,
was running the crap out of this car
that's true.
the last 10,
And it was
12
Chevy.
races.
It was Chevy.
Yeah.
Right, and it was a Chevy.
So there's I'm right. Let's go.
You. Perfect. Speaking of the 42,
Wait, Jimmy Johnson not in a Chevy. Can we talk about that for a second?
yeah, first time that's going to happen.
Not much to say, but let's go to the next
for
one.
Toyota. Well, listen, let me throw this out here while we're talking about Nemecheks.
No.
Just a couple of weeks ago, some of us got to go over and interview a man who was the crew chief for Joe Nemechek. One of Joe
That
Nemechek's
was-
Cup wins. Yes,
Wow.
sir. And he gave us an interview about a lot of people. The great Dale Earnhardt Jr., Dale Earnhardt Sr., who else? Bobby, the Alsons. What else did we get? Who else? Who else? There's so many drivers. Morgan Shepherd, Harry Gant.
Dale Earnhardt.
Rick
Sam
Wilson,
Hornish.
Sam Hornish Jr., the inventing of the crab car, all the races he's won. Listen, he just says it like he thinks. Okay, he's
Stephen Parsons.
Stephen Parsons coming up, and I'm not saying too. No, I'm not saying anything. Okay, let's just hold on.
Too much.
Too much. Let's back
Yeah,
up.
you
We
can't
can't
know.
make any announcements on anything yet, but things are going good, baby. Things are going good. All right, let's get a car. 77.
Delaware Life.
What is that?
What? I don't know.
Is it like
That's where-
life is good here in Delaware? Come here and move here.
No one.
That's
wants
what I was
to
wondering.
go
Is
to
it an
Delaware.
advertisement for the state or is it an insurance company?
Is this one gonna be at Dover?
Dover? Yeah. Why wasn't this
Better.
at Dover? Why is this in L.A.? Well, Ty last
Speaking
year,
of Carson Hocevar.
Ty Dillon.
Zane
he got the
Smith.
33rd out of 36 charter cars in this.
That's good.
And this year, I suspect it's in the top 25. What do you think about that?
And Ty Dillon actually ran 5 more races than anybody else got to, and he still only finished 33rd.
Right?
Yeah,
Ty was given extra points
extra.
for being a good boy. Good boy, Ty. Get a star on your car. Everybody else gets flags when they win. We put a gold star on Ty's. Oh, the 15 car.
What is this?
What is this?
This
looks like
is this Rick Ware, right?
This is Rick Ware's
Gold.
new gold wheel edition.
How much do those gold wheels cost?
He does have to powder coat those as gold.
Is this the
Paint
only
those.
LLC in the series this year?
Probably not, knowing you know
Outside of
Rick.
Wrap It Up LLC?
Well, I'll tell you what. This is the sponsor. This is just a game bridge,
Is
right?
this- wait.
It's a financial trust or some
Is
crap.
this Haley or
This was Haley Decker, not Haley Deegan.
Natalie Decker?
Natalie Decker. These are the people who kept her in a truck for all those years.
That's what's wrong with them.
And so somehow Kaz Growler called them on the phone.
So this is
and they're like,
Kaz.
"Oh crap!"
So Kaz is in the 15.
Kaz is in the 15
Justin's in the
this
51.
week. Yes, and Kaz will continue to be in this car for most of the season, 25 races, and then guess who got out of jail?
What the hell is
Well, Cody Ware's back,
oh,
and we took him off the board, didn't we?
Man, we did.
Man,
We thought he
he's
was done forever.
Right? We coming back. We got to get to Cody Ware. Well, look out. He
Yep.
coming back. Going to do 10 races in the 15. So, boy, that'll be at the end of every show.
Wear them out
at the
at the end of every show.
Paint scheme, it reminds me, it's like, we wrapped you a gift for Christmas. I don't know why. It's just, got a really fancy gift for you. It's money. Here's his partner,
Walmart.
Walmart. This was the big thing that Justin Haley got done.
How did they get such? How did they get billions of dollars on this car? Is what I'm asking.
Right?
Walmart.
Hey,
When's
at
the last
least
time we saw them on a car?
Full-time sponsorship was Daytona Spring Race 2012. Tony Stewart won. His last time. Bill Elliott drove it. His last race, number 50 car.
That is
Wow.
crazy.
it's a lot better
I
than
was
Rick
there.
Ware cars from last year.
It is a lot better.
Yeah,
But look, they got a common theme. Look at these stripes, right? If we back up,
Yeah.
there's stripes. I don't think gold wheels.
Yeah.
I like
They have the
gold
number
wheels.
1 and the number 5 on each car. I don't know. I'm
like
just trying to give Rick some. Good job, Rick. You matched some things. I don't know.
Good job.
It kind of looks like a lazy paint scheme to me, though. Honestly,
Oh, that's the wrong Rick. Sorry.
it's all right. This is really Rick Roush. I mean, these really are just
Ricky
the
Roush.
B team from over at Brad's house.
We'll see if they race like the B team.
Let's find out. I'm expecting them to do better this year than they did last year, though. I'll give them that. They got gold wheels. How can they not?
Right, exactly.
And I do think. I really think.
You don't think ever.
Who is
No.
this?
Listen.
Zane.
If you disagree with me,
I'll go back. All
I
right.
do.
they've upgraded the team department, the
Oh, yeah.
sponsor department. Maybe go back to the 15.
Okay.
There they didn't.
Right. I don't
However,
know.
They
It's free
definitely
money.
they
Just-
they definitely upgraded in the driver
take it.
department, right?
I guess so. Yeah.
For
Probably.
most of their races.
JJ Yaley's definitely not coming back. We know that. He's going to try to run full-time Xfinity. Rick's done with him, and Brad. I guess really Brad's done with it. Brad gets to pick who goes in the car.
And
So
Ryan Newman come back.
there's one race open in this 15 car. Could it be Ryan's?
Come on, Ryan.
I don't know. We'll see. Gold wheels. You know he can't resist that. Here's the new one over at Spire.
Zane.
71. That was one of our guesses as their probable number. We got it right. We
This
won
is-
nothing.
This is your Trackhouse satellite car.
It is. This is the charter last year of the 78 car.
So Spire bought KBM, but is Spire still in their own building? I guess?
No, they moved into KBM.
Did they?
Yeah, because they were getting a lot of their crap sublet out of stuff, and their building was old and crappy.
Is there enough
They
space
were-
for 3 Cup cars?
Well, when did KBM get built? Like 2000 what?
10.
Somewhere maybe in there, right? So, and Kyle Busch went super full in, like modern right then. So that building's like 14 years old. Where they're at now, Alan Kowicki built the building. He died in 1992.
Yeah.
So it's an upgrade,
Okay.
definitely.
It's a nice. We've been there.
Yeah, it's
KBM's
Yeah.
a nice
And
facility.
listen, Kyle got rid of everything, I guess. You know, like, I mean, that place was huge just with trophies.
Yeah.
He sold all that. Like, all of his trophies, all of the die casts that were in there, everything.
Wow.
I have seen it on the boards. People, they want a lot, but some of those are out there in the collector's market.
Nice.
So I guess Kyle didn't want to buy a warehouse to store things in. Also, speaking of Kyle, let's go back to this. This is kind of big NASCAR news. What do y'all think about this? Do you know about the Rowdy energy drink?
Yeah.
Sold that too.
Shut down its operations, man.
Shut it down, but do you know why, really?
No.
Couldn't sell enough. He said
It turns out the new law in California,
the headwinds.
the new law, well, see, there's more to it.
But I thought it was 2027 that law is going into effect.
I think it's this year.
Talking about like the dyes and stuff.
There's a new law in California, and it's an acceptable containment policy, and the tests of Rowdy Energy had high levels of lead in them.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. So it didn't work out.
Oh,
So that's not a good thing.
dang.
But that's not Kyle's fault, right?
But I think
he's not in a manufacturing plant making this. You
I
know.
think though, like in 2027, like dyes. Like,
yeah,
You're talking.
Yeah,
basically
Skittles.
Skittles
Can't,
and all
Skittles
that.
can't be sold
Which is
red
actually
or something.
banned in most countries, anyways.
Really? Just because of sugar?
The Red 42. It's a bad
Red
it's a bad
40.
deal.
Oh, 'cause it's
Red
Red
40,
40.
whatever it is.
There was some
a
color,
bad
like,
deal.
was it red back in the 90s, 80s? It was banned in M&Ms. There was like a red color, and then they changed that part. I don't either.
They didn't learn.
Focus Health. This, I got to bet, is owned by Advent Health, I believe, because I think that's who their main sponsor is. So I think this is just maybe something else they own. I spy right down in front of the back tire there, Nation's Guard. Rick's still giving them money.
There
Good
it
job,
is.
Rick.
Hendrick.
Oh, and listen, last up this
Wow,
week,
let's go.
we got a man who has taken on the heavy, heavy load of being a driver with the sponsorship from one of the greatest companies to ever exist ever on the earth. Okay? This is, now listen, last year we did have a sponsorship with Mr. Elwood Parks. Our car, this is high-level stuff, okay? Won the championship. The Wrap It Up
snap.
car last year won the championship in the Roadblocks NASCAR racing division. Okay? That is big.
Yes,
Big.
Absolutely.
So this year, one of our fans have stepped up, and he is new to the game, okay? But has already won a race. Austin is out there repping this up for us, making this happen. If you are on the iRacing and you see the number 75 Wrap It Up Chevy come by you, know that you have been dominated
Yeah.
by people
There-
who know what they're
Woo.
doing.
There it
Rookie
is.
man taking names, kicking butt. We shout out to him. Listen, if you want to be sponsored by Wrap It Up, holler at us. It's free. It's easy. Are you going to get much? Probably not, because we're broke. But boy, your car will look good. We might have some more news coming up about 75 stuff and sponsorship. We'll see. Who knows?
Yeah.
What's going on? All right, fellas, it's that time. The end of the show.
Right.
What do you think? Who wins this one? What do
Well,
y'all's pick?
It's
This is the big one.
It's an interesting format this year.
It is.
I like it. I wish
Lay it out for us.
I wish this format would come up on occasion in the regular season.
What?
It reminds you of dirt racing.
Heat races.
But yes, you get heat races. So I think there are 30. It's all 36 charters are required to go.
Okay.
Are there 36 on the entry list?
The 36 we went through tonight, plus our own paint scheme there for my boy on the iRacing. We looked
So-
at 37, so yes, sir, we went through all 36.
So they get practice.
Nobody else is entered.
They get practice times of 8 minutes and 4 minutes on Saturday.
Ooh.
Okay, and then
Too much.
they race the heat races. The heat races are raced on Saturday, which
Yeah.
there are going to be 4 25-lap races.
That's short.
And so only green flag laps count, though.
Okay, that's good.
In the heat and the LCQ on Sunday and the main event.
Now, how do they line up in the heat races?
From their practice times.
Okay.
It's not qualifying. It's from practice times.
So you
And
just
there's-
run all you want. to
But
get
they're
the highest
split in 3 groups in practice times
Oh.
and 4 heat races. This shows 10 positions in each heat race, but there's only 36 cars. So the top 5 from each heat race automatically advance
Okay.
to the main event, which is 20 cars.
Got you.
There are 23 spots in the main event.
Okay. So we get 3 more.
Yes. So then you get the LCQ on Sunday, which is last chance qualifier.
So everybody left over gets to go again.
Yep. First and second place advance.
Okay.
That's 22 spots.
Who's the third?
The 23rd spot goes to, of all the remaining drivers, it's the highest points finisher from last year.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
So
That's
that
not
last
already made the
one-
race. So, I mean, that can be
23
good.
only
That's-
make the race.
For somebody like the 34, that could be a hot ticket to
Yeah.
get in. You know what I'm saying? Because he
Yeah,
had a
'cause he had
good
a good,
position.
points
Maybe he
position.
doesn't get
Yeah.
a good finish in the race
And
because of how, it's something.
And it says right here who finished the highest in 2023 season points. So not owner points.
Okay. So
So-
drivers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the 15's not going to get in.
So let's
Right. So we don't have to worry about that. Rick Ware,
So let's-
Rick Ware cars will not make the mains, what we're saying.
So let's do
Justin
two,
Haley might, honestly.
who's
Justin Haley, he's got a lot of experience. He might pull it off.
So let's do two picks. Who's
Okay.
the 23rd entry and
okay.
who's the winner?
Man, that's a
of
hard
the
one.
main event.
Here's my winner. I'll give you my winner right off the bat. I'm saying the 22 pulls it out and wins it. I'm not saying I'm happy about it,
That's a solid
but I'm
pick.
telling you the 22 is going to win the Clash. That's my pick.
I told y'all Chase Briscoe's going to win the Clash.
Man,
And when we come back to film Daytona and he has, y'all going to be like, hey.
did you ever? I am. You're absolutely right about that. I'm going to be like, wow.
23rd,
start,
I'm going to
putting
go
bets.
with last guy in. Boom, boom, Bible. Doesn't make it. That gets in on points.
This is hard. That's a hard thing. I know. I'm going to go 41.
I'm going to go Corey LaJoy.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
All right. My pick to win the Clash, the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I think Double Duty will help him. I think the 99 car wins the Clash.
I think you're a big dreamer. I like the 99,
I
but
think-
I just don't see the well, okay. I'm going to give you one thing. He's in the NASCAR Mexican race they're going series
That's what I'm
race they're going to
saying,
have.
Double Duty.
So he has practice more
lot
than
of
everybody
that,
else.
yeah.
So you might be right. There might be something
So,
there.
I think 23rd getting in on points from last year, I think is going to be Michael McDowell.
You just said that because I picked it, didn't you?
No.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Well,
paying attention. But
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, I really picked the 41, but I'm just saying Michael McDowell would be good for that.
You picked Ryan Preece?
Ryan Preece is who gets in on the bottom man.
Ryan Preece may win
So-
it.
He may,
He almost won it last year.
but Stuart Haas may not run. I mean, that's why I was like, either they'll show up and kick butt or they'll be god awful. One of the two. There's no middle ground with them.
That's what Kyle Petty says.
Well, Kyle Petty's won 8 races. He knows more than me.
Well,
I'll give it to him. He's got more hair than I do. I got to trust him there.
Yeah.
Got more children and wives than I ever had. Or Kyle Petty's doing a lot more things than I'm doing. Let's give it up for Kyle Petty.
Yeah.
This man's accomplished a lot of things.
Yeah.
I ain't been living. I've been just watching Kyle Petty. Listen, quick story before we go, okay, about Kyle Petty. Nothing planned. Coming if you ever come to Bristol to a glorious race, as you're coming in, if you don't get off exit 3 and you go on down towards Bluntville to get off, there's a big underpass that cops like to sit on. Just a warning for you. Down 81.
I got a ticket there once.
Yeah, they're bad for it. And right under that underpass, wrote in spray paint until 5 years ago. It said, "Go Kyle Petty, number 42."
Yeah.
So I tweeted Kyle Petty and said, "Listen, they just painted over the Go Kyle Petty 42 bridge in Bristol." Kyle Petty wrote me back. He's like, "Do they only paint bridges every 20 years in Bristol?" I'm like, yeah.
That must be right.
It's never been painted again. That's so anyway, if you want to write Go Chase Elliott number 9, maybe in 20 years, he's not number 9. I don't know. Whatever. Come down. Graffiti our city. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
All right. Guys, anything to send us out on before we shut her down?
I hate Dollar Tree.
It's good.
Hey, Dollar Tree.
It's good to be back, and I
It
can't
is.
wait to get the regular season started and to see those 500 paint schemes.
I'm ready. 2 weeks from now. Next week coming up, there's no show because the Daytona 500 is not until the next week.
Hey, but
We're
there's
dropping,
a Super Bowl.
There is a Super Bowl, and before that, we're going to give you NASCAR, and we're going to drop 2-hour interview of a NASCAR crew chief who's been in the business almost 50 years, and boy, does he have stories to tell.
Bye.
We'll see you later. We love every one of you, baby.